Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our course Understand Quran and Salah the easy way. يكونون they are. تكون you are. Assalamu alaikum brothers and sisters, welcome back to you after the break for the third lesson. Inshallah, in this lesson in this part of the lesson we'll learn some more grammar. Please note that we are using total physical interaction, that is you're seeing, you're listening, you're thinking. Please repeat after us, say it and show it also. Show and say along with as I tell you to do. We have learned 6 words in the beginning: huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Okay, can you repeat after me? Huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Can you translate? Huwa, he, hum, anta, you, antum, you all, ana, I, nahnu, we. Once more: huwa, he, hum, they, anta, you, antum, you all, ana, I, nahnu, we. So repeat after me again: huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Last time: huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. Okay. We have learned in the last lesson that there are 3 types of words in Arabic. The first is ism, noun, which is used for names like book or Makkah or city or whatever, and also for attributes, names and attributes like Muslim, Mu'min. These are attributes and they are also classified under ism or nouns. Second type is verb or fi'l, which tells us about an action like fataha, ya'malun and so on. And the third type is harf or letter, which joins nouns and or verbs like bi, fi, min, ala, inna and so on. We have also learned 6 different types of nouns and how to make their plural, like plural of Muslim is muslimun, muslimin, plural of mu'minun. Can you answer? Plural of Muslim is muslimun, muslimin. Plural of mu'min, mu'minun, mu'minin. Salih, salihun, salihin. Kafir, kafirun, kafirin. Mushrik, mushrikun, mushrikin. Munafiq, munafiqun, munafiqin. This is one way to make the plurals. Today we will learn attached pronouns in Arabic. Well, whatever they are called, but what we are learning is his, their, your, my and our. Okay, it is not important to learn terminology in the beginning. Inshallah you will learn and we should learn, but in later stages. Right now try to focus on the words and the meanings. So huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu was he, they, you all, I and we. Now we are learning his, their, your, my and our, like possessive pronouns, and they are also used in other senses also. Because they come as attached or parts of a word, that's why we will learn these 6 forms by attaching to a word Rabb. Okay, so let us learn these 6 words. Rabbuhu, his Rabb. So please repeat after me: Rabbuhu, his Rabb. Rabbuhu, his Rabb. Rabbuhum, their Rabb. Rabbuhum, their Rabb. Rabbuka, your Rabb. Rabbuka, your Rabb. Rabbukum, your Rabb. Rabbukum, your Rabb. Rabbi, my Rabb. Rabbi, my Rabb. Rabbuna, our Rabb. Rabbuna, our Rabb. Rabb is translated as Lord also, but Rabb is much more than Lord. Rabb means cherisher and sustainer, who takes care of us and helps us grow, and who feeds us every second, in fact, like oxygen and so on. So Rabb is much more comprehensive, so I have kept in the translation as Rabb only. So let us practice this thoroughly, because hu, hum, ka, kum, ina come in the Quran 10,000 times. 10,000 times. They are extremely precious. We are not counting them because directly, or we are not counting them in our counts because they come in the they come as parts. We will count full words only. Okay, repeat after me. Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
One more time. Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhu, his Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuhum, their Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbuka, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbukum, your Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbi, my Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
Rabbuna, our Rabb.
So as you see, the endings define the possession. Okay. So now let us practice by you translating. Okay. Translate. Rabbuhu, his Rabb. With actions. Always use actions. Rabbuhu,
His Rabb.
Rabbuhum,
Their Rabb.
Rabbuka,
Your Rabb.
Rabbukum,
Your Rabb.
Rabbi,
My Rabb.
Rabbuna,
Our Rabb.
Rabbuhu,
His Rabb.
Rabbuhum,
Their Rabb.
Rabbuka,
Your Rabb.
Rabbukum,
Your Rabb.
Rabbi,
My Rabb.
Rabbuna.
Our Rabb.
One more time. Rabbuhu,
His Rabb.
Rabbuhum,
Their Rabb.
Rabbuka,
Your Rabb.
Rabbukum,
Your Rabb.
Rabbi,
My Rabb.
Rabbuna,
Our Rabb.
our Rabb. Now let us repeat it in Arabic only. Okay, repeat after me. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
And you think what you're saying. Not only I want not only your sound but also your brains. Think what you're saying, so you will learn these words in a better way, thoroughly. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum.
Rabbuhu, Rabbukum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbuka, Rabbukum.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Rabbi, Rabbuna.
Let us repeat with me. Okay, slowly. Rabbuhu, Rabbuhum. Rabbuka, Rabbukum. Rabbi, Rabbuna. 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 MashaAllah. These parts or these attached pronouns, hu, hum, ka, kum, i, na, come in the Quran, as I said earlier, almost 10,000 times. They are very precious. So if we do 5 minutes of repetitive exercise or exercises, it is nothing compared to the benefit that inshallah we will have by doing these exercises. We will use these forms we can use these forms hu, ka, kum, ina for any other noun. For example, kitabuhu, kitabuhum, kitabuka, kitabukum, kitabi, kitabuna, or dinuhu, dinuhum, and so on. Any word or any noun can be used, and they also come with prepositions and verbs, and we'll tell you when they come with those different types of words, inshallah, in the coming lessons. Now we come to learning tip. In the last learning tips, we learned that our brain has almost 100 billion cells. Okay, mashallah, tremendous capacity. So don't let shaitan tell you that, well, my mind is already loaded with so many things, I cannot learn the Quran, or I think I am too late to learn, my age is now over 50 and so on. Nothing like that. You can always learn the Quran. And most of our brain is empty. We don't use it. We have tremendous capacity. We have a very, very high speed processor, and especially for old people, use it or lose it. Even for younger ones, you use the brain or you lose the brain. Have you seen a person whose hand is fractured and whose hand is plastered after the fracture, and is there for almost 21 days or 3 weeks, after 3 weeks when they remove the plaster, you can see that his hand has become like a bone, all that flesh has shrunk. Why? Because he has not been using those muscles. So if you don't use the muscles, they will shrink. Similarly, if you don't use your brain, it will shrink. So why not use it for learning the Quran, memorizing new meanings of new words, memorizing the surah, and so on. And also we have learned that the more flashes you create in the brain when you learn a new word, you see it, you say it, you show it, and you can imagine it, and so on, story with that word or links with that word. The more flashes you create, the easier it is to retain, the easier it is to memorize, to retain and recall. Today we will learn one more tip which is very important, that is use your right brain. Use your right brain, okay? Use your right brain. According to research, our latest research, our brain is divided into 2 parts and more parts in fact, but right now we focus on the simple classification. The left part is logical, technical, mathematical, organizational, administrative. So if you just take the list of the words and memorize it, like huwa, he, hum, they, anta, you, antum, you all, then you are using only left part of the brain. If you want to use the right part of the brain, which is artistic, holistic, imaginative, synthesizer, conceptualizer, emotional, musical, spiritual, so if you want to use, then add those dimensions when you are learning. For example, you are learning a meaning of a words which you find it difficult to memorize or learn the meanings, so write it on the sky, make sky as your screen. Say Qul huwa Allahu ahad, say He is Allah the one. Make it big as possible and make it colorful. For example, huwa, instead of a person of 6 feet standing on your right, make him a height of 60 feet, having a height of 60 feet, or with red colored dress. So use it big and colorful and involve your emotions. When you are saying Qul huwa Allahu ahad or Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, use your imagination and feelings to the fullest extent, and inshallah you can learn these words and meanings and verses very easily, thoroughly, effectively, and inshallah they will be there for longer times. And that's why, and we will explain it later, we have this model of interaction with the Quran. In the center you see focus, understand, imagine and feel. That imagination and feeling is necessary to interact with the Quran in an effective way. Whatever verse comes there, you imagine and feel. We will explain it later. Alhamdulillah, in 3 lessons we have learned 17 words which occur in the Quran almost 6,000 times. Inshallah we will continue. We will see you in the next lesson. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to our course Understand Quran and Salah the easy way. The easy way. Yakununa they are. Takunu you are. Takununa you are.